let's try learning about the trail first. Try taking a by covered wagon across 2,000 miles of plains, rivers, and mountains. Try. On the plains, will you slosh your oxen through mud and water-filled ruts, or will you plod through dust 6 inches deep? How will you cross the rivers? If you have money, you might take a ferry, if there is a ferry, or you can ford the river and hope you and your wagon aren't swallowed alive. What about supplies? Well, if you're low on food, you can hunt. You might get a buffalo, you might. And there are bear in the mountains. Bears. I don't think bear is... It might be the plural. At the Dalles, you can try navigating the Columbia River, but if running the rapids with a makeshift raft makes you queasy, better take the Barlow Road. If for some reason you don't survive, your wagon burns, or thieves steal your oxen, or you run out of provisions, you die of cholera, don't give up. Try again and again until your name is up with the others on the Oregon Top 10. This reminds me of the beginning of Dark Souls 2. You will die again. You will lose all of your souls again and again. All right. Okay. Okay. Let's see the management options. Joystick. Huh. Don't know why you would want to have it run a joystick on this. Let's travel the trail. Yeah. Many kinds of people made the trip to Oregon. You may be a banker from Boston, a carpenter from Ohio, or a farmer from Illinois. Let's find out the differences between these choices. Traveling to Oregon is not easy, but if you're a banker, you'll have more money for supplies and services than a carpenter or a farmer. However, the harder you have to try, the more points you deserve. I don't care. Therefore, the farmer earns the greatest number of points. Okay, that was a car or something. I thought it was a lawnmower for a second. And the banker earns the least. It's actually in the 60s here, and it's August 21st, so happy about that. I will be a banker because I don't care about how few points I get. I just want to get there. It is 1848. Your jumping off place for Oregon is Independence, Missouri. You must decide which month to leave Independence. April. Always April. Before leaving Independence, you should buy equipment and supplies. You have $1,600 in cash, but you don't have to spend it all now. You can buy whatever you need at Matt's General Store. So, if I haven't said this before, I've never played this version. So this is all new to me. Well, I played a lot of other Oregon Trail versions, but not this one. Hello, I'm Matt. So you're going to Oregon. I can fix you up with what you need. I need a team of oxen to pull my wagon and, clothing. Plenty of food, ammunition, spare parts for your wagon. I don't know if there's supposed to be sound or not, but I'm not getting any. So, in fact, let me make sure. Yeah, it's on. So if there's supposed to be sound, we should be getting it. All right. So I want oxen. 2 oxen in a yoke. Okay, so it's measured by yokes. I recommend at least 3 yoke. $40 a yoke. 3 is 6. That's what I've normally been using, so sure. 3. 2. I recommend you take at least 200 pounds of food for each person in your family. So we need 1,000 pounds. You'll need flour, sugar, bacon, and coffee. 20 cents a pound. So I want 1,000 pounds. Okay, still have plenty of money. Clothing. You'll need warm clothing in the mountains. I recommend taking at least 2 sets of clothing per person. Each set is $10. 2 sets per person is 10. Excuse me. I think. Ammunition, number 4. Boxes of 20. Each box costs, so let's get 5 boxes. Spare parts. It's a good idea to have a few spare parts for your wagon. How many wagon wheels? 4. Okay. 3 then. 4. 3 then. How many wagon tongues? 4. 3 then. Alrighty. Yeah. That leaves us with lots of money still. Good luck if you have a long and difficult journey ahead of you. Let me turn down that volume for you. It sounds like a like a PC speaker little ditty. Yeah, let me turn it way down because you can hear it through my mic too, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, the weather is cool, the health is good, the pace is steady, the rations are filling. Let's look at the map. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Let's change the pace to strenuous. Food rations is good. Let's see if there's anybody to talk to. Better take extra sets of clothing. Can trade them. Okay. Well, let's go. This is what I remember, or what I've seen. This screen right here. From Independence, it is 102 miles to the Kansas River crossing. And, yep, looks like everything's good. Okay. Okay. We're doing good so far. So you can, like, pause it while you're going along. Would you like to look around? Yes. This is really charming. Let's talk to people. Don't try to ford any river deeper than the wagon, which is 2.5 feet. You'll swamp your wagon and lose your supplies. You can caulk the wagon and float it, or take me on the ferry. Okay. So let's check on our supplies. We are still plenty good. Let's continue. You must cross the river in order to continue. The river at this point is currently 635 feet across, 6 feet deep. Okay. So we are going to take the ferry. Yes, of course. Let me get the cursor off the screen. Or I can't really. No, that works. Yeah, the ferry got your party and the wagon safely across. Good. Alrighty, from the Kansas River crossing is 82 miles to the Big Blue River crossing. Okay, so let's go. Uh-oh, Pantora broke her leg. What are you doing? She's right over there. You can't see her, but sniffing at the cool air. Okay, so let's, because she broke her leg, let's rest for 4 days, because her leg break is not going to get fixed for a while, but it is good to rest. Let's check supplies. That looks all good. How do I check? Oh, health. Good. Okay. Yep, let's continue on. Big Blue River crossing. Yes, I want to look around. This is what passed for music in 1990. I remember. Well, I wasn't old enough in 1990 to remember, but I remember PC speaker songs like this. Okay. So let's talk to people, see what's going on. Marnie Stewart says Prairie is mighty pretty. Too much of it. Miss having a town nearby. I wonder how many days until I see a town. Okay. Let's check our supplies. Looks like we're all good. Let's continue on the trail. You must cross the river in order to continue. The river at this point is 240 feet across and 4 feet deep. So we cannot. There is no ferry here, so let's caulk the wagon and try to float across. No trouble. Okay. I guess that's something that they actually did. That's kind of wild. Like, people today don't even know how to caulk their bathtub, let alone a wooden wagon to keep it from sinking. Okay. Every time it pauses, I'm worried that something's going to happen. Yes, let's take a look around at Fort Kearney. Oh, it's 4:20. Perfect time to take a rest. I don't think. I don't know. In 1848, 420 as a concept probably didn't exist. Sure, marijuana did, but I don't know as if people were imbibing, taking it. Let's check our supplies. We got 6 oxen still, 10 sets of clothing, 100 bullets. We haven't used any bullets. We still have plenty of food. All good. Let's talk to people. Scout. The game is still plentiful. For a second, I thought it was breaking the fourth wall, but it's talking about the hunting game. Harder to find. So many overlanders. They don't expect it to last more than a few years. Folks shoot the game for sport. Take a small piece and let the rest. So it's teaching you not to take too much. And of course, that happened. We almost killed the buffalo to extinction in this country, but they're coming back, but not nearly as plentiful as they once were. Okay, yep, let's continue. One of the oxen is injured. Okay, let's rest for 4 days. Okay, let's continue. Oh, it tells you how many miles to the next landmark. That's nice. Oh, Chimney Rock. All right. Yeah, let's take a look around at Chimney Rock. Should all acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? So health is only fair. Let's take a stop. Let's take a rest for another 4 days. Chimney Rock. Okay, health is back to good. Weather's rainy. Not much you could do about that. 86 miles to Fort Laramie. Friday we just rested for 4 days. You got to get over it, Friday. Friday is an old lady. She's my cat. Okay, found wild fruit. Pass a grave site. Sure. Voland, hey, 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 come out and play. Okay. We are at Fort Laramie. Yeah, let's take a look around. I didn't know that there was a depiction of cowboys and Native Americans in this game like this. 1990 was wild. It's a different time. So let's check our supplies. We still have 6 oxen, so the oxen that got hurt is good again. We are way low on food. How'd we lose so much food? So we need to rest a little. We also need to buy supplies. 30 cents a pound. That's 200 pounds would be 60 bucks. All right, let's check our supplies again. Yeah, 605 pounds of food left. Should be good. We are... Let's change our pace to a steady pace, but also rest, because I think that will be what is causing the health to go down. Rest for a couple days. Let's rest for a couple more days. I like to see the health back to good before too bad. We're going. We rested for 4 days. Good enough. We are in the desert, I guess. Oh. Okay. Well, May is actually a little early. I was going to say those happen in the summer, but it's not summer yet. And we are at Independence Rock. Okay. Found wild fruit. Good stuff. How are we losing so much food? I don't understand what's going on. One of the oxen died. Okay. Yeah, what is... Did I change the food rations or something? Let's go with meager. Because they're eating way too much. And let's... How do you hunt? I do have my mouse, but how do you hunt? Because I don't know if this is a game that used a mouse. Okay. Okay. You don't use the mouse. Wow, this feels bad. Holy cow, this feels bad. Okay, we got one. Actually, that should be enough. Let's get one more. Okay. How do we... 125 pounds of meat. We could carry back 100 to the wagon. Okay. All right, let's continue. Found wild fruit. Let's look at the map. I Probably, yeah. I hit the wrong thing, but I was thinking about going to Fort Bridger, but so not terrible. Let's hunt again because we need the food. Oh, enter is how you walk. What a weird control scheme. All right, that was unsuccessful. Let's try that again. Now that I actually know how to walk, that rock was blocking me. All right. Let's try for one more thing if we can. $65, okay. We'll be able to buy food here, most likely. Yeah. Let's buy supplies. We need it. We need it. Okay, we need some more food. $35 for 100 pounds, 1,000 pounds, 500 pounds. 500 pounds would be less than 250. Let's buy 700 pounds. I don't know. All right, let's check our supplies now. We're back up. We got a good amount of everything, I think. Let's see if we can buy an ox. Okay. And yep, let's continue. Pantera has the measles. Oh no. Well, let's rest then for 4 days. Inadequate grass. We found wild fruit. Bad water. Since we got more food, and since Pantera is sick, let's increase the rations and continue. Health is poor. Now it's only fair. Well, we definitely need to rest then. Let's rest for 7 days. See if people get better. Yeah, good stuff. Soda Springs, sure. Our health is only fair. Let's check our supplies. We look good on that. We need to, yeah, they're eating me out of house and home. So back to meager, but we will stop to rest for 4 days. We gotta go. Fort Hall is pretty close, anyway. Yeah. Skip to the loo, my darling. Health is only fair. Let's see about supplies. We have plenty of oxen. Could use more food again because they won't stop eating so much. Let's buy 200 pounds. Let's leave. We don't really have time to rest anymore. I don't think. Let's look at the map though. We've gone a pretty good distance, but we really don't want to end up in like the Dalles, Fort Walla Walla, Blue Mountains, Fort Boyd. We don't want to be there when it gets cold, like October. We want to be past there. So, but our health is only fair, so let's rest for 5 days. Still only fair, but okay. Thief stole 63 pounds of food. Let's hunt. Come on. Keep coming. Oh, come on. I need some food. My people are hungry. Okay, got a squirrel. That's not, that'll, it's dinner for one night maybe. 2 pounds, not even. Yeah, it's hard to hunt without a mouse in this version, but you don't have a choice. Sure. Here lies Jiffer. Okay. Yeah, let's look around. Don't recognize that one. Okay. Our health is poor. So change the food rations to filling. You can't buy stuff here, but let's rest for 4 days into September. Or maybe, no. Okay, let's continue. You must cross the river in order to continue. The river at this point, 1,000 feet across, 6 feet deep. We will hire a Native American. The Shoshone guide says that he will take your wagon across the river in exchange for 2 sets of clothing. I will accept that generous offer. The Shoshone guide will help you float your wagon across. We made it. Okay, 113 miles to Fort Boise. Okay. Let's try hunting. If only that bear had gotten a little bit closer. Okay, this time. Maybe you got to shoot that one twice. I'm pretty sure I hit him. Well, here he comes again. Okay. Or maybe the squirrel is blocking my shots. Possibly. Okay, well, gotta continue. We found some wild fruit. Let's hunt for food again. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I definitely can't carry more than a bear. I would think. So just wait for the session to end. I don't know how to get out of this otherwise. If there's a button to end it early, doesn't last too long though. Luckily, the bears don't seem bothered with me. Yeah, 153 pounds, can only carry 100. That was a skinny bear, 153 pounds. Okay, let's continue on the trail. Very little water. We're coming. Oh no, Mrs. Gray has cholera. Very little water. Let's try to get to the fort. My wife died. If you weren't watching, if you didn't see my other video of the Oregon Trail Deluxe Edition from, I think it came out in '92, my wife died in that also. But she made it a lot farther in this one. She survived Oregon Trail too. And we don't even stop, okay. Friday has cholera. Let's try to get to the Fort Boise. Yes. Let's buy some supplies. We still have lots of money. Yeah. And one fewer person now, so I think we got plenty of stuff except for food. So let's buy 400 pounds of food. Okay, let's check our supplies. 673. Yeah, that should be good. Everything else we're good on. Okay, let's take a rest. Stop to rest for 7 days and see if our health gets better, please. Still only fair, but it's September 19th. We gotta go. Ooh, sorry. We gotta go. Let's go. Overall, we have about 300 miles left to go. We should be able to make it, barring something really crazy happening. It's not. Well, yeah, let's look around just for the sake of the picture. It's pretty. Let's continue. Let's see the map. So we are there. Let's go to the Dalles closer. Health is good, good. Pantera has typhoid. Okay, let's stop to rest then. 7 days. Excuse me. All right, yeah, we're back to good. How's the weather warm in southern Idaho on October 20th? That doesn't seem right. Never been to Idaho, but yeah, it doesn't seem right. Yeah. So it looks like there's a ferry here. That's good. Let's rest for 5 days. See if we get better. Yes. Okay. Let's continue on. We're definitely taking the toll road. Yeah. From the Dalles, it is 100 miles to the Willamette Valley. And that's it. This game, perhaps not as hard, at least if you play as a banker, not as hard as its reputation. We should be good. We should be good. Very good. We made it to Oregon. Let's see how many points you have received. I don't care. 1,402. So after my first run, I did a second run where I was a little harder on my party. And we went as fast as we could on a grueling pace, and I gave them bare bones rations until everybody in my party died except for me. And then I started taking it easy on the player character. But in this second run, I also took the Columbia River rafting trip. So you'll get to see that here. This isn't so hard so far. Ooh, 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 ooh. Up. I pressed up. Shouldn't have said anything. And finally, for the third run of the night, I went as a banker. My pace was grueling the entire time this time, but my rations were filling, and only one person died, and I got there pretty fast. Don't care. June 3rd. Thanks for watching. This might go up on... Yeah, I think I'm going to put this up on YouTube together with my Oregon Trail 2 video. I still have games to play for the Power Mac G4. We're not playing on the Power Mac G4 today because the Oregon Trail that we played today only came out on 5 1/4 inch disc, from what I can tell, and I don't have a 5 1/4 inch floppy drive at all. So, and yeah, but more Power Mac G4 stuff to come. I still have Descent 2 and Diablo, I think, are the only two I still have left that I want to play through out of my... Oh, and Alone in the Dark. I'm actually interested to try I have the original Alone in the Dark trilogy, and that'll be fun to try eventually. So, yeah, thanks for watching.